Of guys that can take the torch as you look at Biederman and Jensen with the records. In lane number 2, Connor Dwyer, the 24-year-old, a gold in the 4x200 free relay at the Olympics.
Well, one of my favorites just because he's a Cubs fan. Anybody that's a Cubs fan can't be all that bad. Now, a great kid, is another star that the United States is really going to be depending on a lot.
Matt McLean, as you look at also a gold medalist in that same event from Virginia, 2-time ACC Swimmer of the Year.
Yeah, Matt is another one that in this 200 freestyle distance, both he and Connor are going to be huge factors in the years to come because, yes, Michael Phelps is gone, and yes, we're going to need, or the United States rather, is going to need, another one to step up, and it could be Connor or Matt.
Here's the field. Chad LaTourette in lane 1. Dwyer next to him in lane 2. Matteo D'Angulo from Colombia. Anders Nielsen, the Dane, in lane 4. There's Michael Klee in lane 5. Matt McLean. Sam Smitty in lane 7. And then lane 8, a Venezuelan, Miguel Perez.
Keep an eye on Klee in lane number 5. You see Connor Dwyer as he steps up to the blocks. All the Gators come in here really tired. They do not swim very well in season. Greg Troy, the coach there at Florida, knows when he's able to get those kids to swim really fast, and they swim fast when they really need to, and that is at the all high caliber, high point meets. Michael Klee in lane number 5. He was 3rd at the Olympic trials behind Vanderkay and Connor Dwyer. Only 34/100ths of a second off of making that Olympic team. So tough to be 3rd at an Olympic trials, almost like you'd rather be 7th or 8th than 3rd because you know that you just missed making that team.
Off the turn there, Anders Nielsen from Denmark and Matt McLean, lanes 4 and 6 out in front. Nielsen in the gold cap there.
Top time in the world so far this year, 3:42.9 by Sun Yang, the great Chinese Olympic gold medalist, world record holder in the 1500. He's about 4 seconds faster than anybody else in the world. No Americans in the top 10 so far this year, which is not really a surprise. A lot of those countries have had their national championships. A lot of them come from down under, Australia, right in the middle of their summer season. So you're going to see a lot of top 10 times from different countries that are not the United States. The U.S. will start to load those up as the summer goes on.
Continues to be Nielsen there in the gold cap, and Matt McLean. Nielsen, his club team, the University of Michigan swim team, the national champions for the men. And it's McLean right now, the Virginia product, with a bit of an edge in lane 6.
What a great job Mike Bottom did, Trey. You and I were at that men's NCAA championships a couple weeks ago, and to see Michigan win that for the first time in 18 years. That was incredible. Mike Bottom had that reputation as a great sprint coach, but it was their middle distance and distance swimmers that came through in the end for him. And Connor Yeager and so many others. We'll see Connor Yeager later on this summer. I like McLean looking right now, don't you, Trey? I mean, he looks very easy.
Big 6'6" frame there, out in front.
Great posture, great balance, great line. Those 3 words are so incredibly important in freestyle. That head in line with your spine. He keeps that head down. He just breathes just slightly into that trough a little bit where he could catch a view to the left. He's got that strong 2-beat kick. And a lot of middle distance and distance swimmers now are going to that strong 6-beat kick. But his 2-beat kick really seems to do him well because it's so incredibly strong each time he takes it. And he keeps that kick in line still, even though that strong 2-beat goes along.
McLean made some history, first in ACC history to win ACC Swimmer of the Year back-to-back years. He was destined for greatness.
Yeah, and this is, once again, he's very young in this sport. 24 is just getting going, and you know that he's going to have a great career on the international scene. We've seen that at Virginia. We saw that last summer when he made the Olympic team. I don't know. Watch Klee, though. Watch Klee. He's not giving up on this. Seems to be really getting into a stroke. They both are going by Nielsen.
Klee, who swims for Club Wolverine there in lane 5, making a push on McLean in lane 6. He's moved into second place now.
Yeah, he's going to give McLean a race here at the end. Both of them really getting into their turnover, and now their kicker's starting to put in, and that 2-beat's gone to a 6-beat. I think Klee's just going to run out of room.
McLean and Klee, can McLean hold him off? It's close, but McLean for the victory, but a great finish by Klee as he finishes in second.
It was, wasn't it? He closed on him. Boy, look at that. Only, what, 24 100ths of a second was the difference. 0.2 of a second there at the end. Great close by Klee, but a great overall swim by McLean. Here's the 200 mark right there. McLean really solid out in front, going by Nielsen at this point. Nielsen had the lead early on, but then Matt McLean, excuse me, really looked good, especially underwater. Coming into the 300 turn, that head turns as little as possible. And when he inhales, that's when your head turns, right when you breathe. He fits his body right in, he fits his breathing right in with his body rotation. And this is where Klee started to make his move. And look how far Klee came off that wall there on that last 15. So you knew he was going to have a great charge at the end. Both of them put some hurting on that wall. The wall's going to feel that tomorrow. That's a great finish for both.
So Matt McLean edging out Michael Klee to win the men's 400 free here in Mesa, Arizona. Great finish as Anders Nielsen finishes in third place. He was in the hunt as well. Matt McLean joins us now poolside.